Hey everyone, this is Tommy Walker from Unleashing Your Mindset for Success, and today I want to bring this. I know it's going to bother a lot of people what I'm going to say, and they're going to say like, this works for me, or a bunch of things that your mind is going to start kind of pushing back this information I'm going to share, and that's normal. Why? Because the subconscious mind doesn't want to change. So this that I'm going to bring right now is going to offer insight around certain things that we're so used to that it's difficult to go against. Hey Nancy, how are you? Nice to have you here. So what I'm going to talk about is about pushing yourself. Good morning. Pushing yourself harder, just doing it. And that's what so many people out there, gurus, coaches, and a lot of people out there are just saying, I've been posting in many groups saying like, hey, how do you deal with procrastination? How do you deal with when you don't want to do something that you need to do and things like that? And people just say, just go do it. Just 5-second rule, just go do it. And you know what? I'm going to say that no, that's not the right way. And although it resonates with you, I'm going to explain why it resonates with you of just pushing yourself harder, just going and doing it, it's not the right way. And let me explain to you this. When we were kids, our parents made us do many things that we didn't want to. And when we were pushed to do something that we didn't want to, it made us feel loneliness, inadequate, that not listened, not understood. So it made us feel bad about ourselves inside. And we created stories out of that. So now when we got to do something and we don't feel like doing it, we do the exact same thing our parents did to us. It could have been both of them. It could have been mom. It could have been dad. But we all had a type of strict parent in our life, most of us. So it resonates to push ourselves, to play it harder, push harder, just do it. Why? Because we are used to that since we were kids. But you know what? I want to cut it off. I want to say that that's BS. Why I'm saying this? Because it's not loving. When your parents were pushing you to do something without taking you into consideration, without listening to you, without understanding what you were going through, that made you feel bad about yourself. Not important, not worthy, not good enough. Those things we took back then along our life. So now somebody comes over and tells you, oh, come on, Tommy, just do it. Go do it. Push harder and do it. It resonates with a part of us because that's how we were treated from mom, dad, or both of them. But you know what? Whenever we just do it, we push harder, that increases our stress levels, produces anxiety, and a lot of other problems down the road. So we need to understand that we need to be more loving towards ourselves. So now everybody's talking about self-love, but self-love is not pushing harder. And I don't mean not doing it. Don't get me wrong. I mean do it. But first listen. So if I got 2 kids, if my kid comes over and says, I don't know, you got to do this. And he's like, no, I don't want to do it. If I push him to do it, and I could, because I could, I don't know, put some threat in there, scream at him, manipulate him, be very strict at him, and he's going to do it pretty much, if I ask him, if I force him to do it, the thing is that inside of him, he's not going to feel loved, he's not going to feel understood, he's not going to feel good enough, he's going to feel lonely. Okay, that's why so many people out there are struggling with those feelings. Who doesn't feel out there that they're not good enough sometimes, that they feel lonely, that they feel that they're not understood? Those things come from our past and are the stories we're now projected out into the world. So I want to bring a change in paradigm. Stop this nonsense about pushing harder, about just doing it. First, before you do that, understand what is it that you're afraid of? What is it bothering you that you need to do something and you're not doing it? Why aren't you not doing it? What is it that is stopping you from doing it? Maybe fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of whatever, and you need to listen to that fear. You need to go to the emotion, find the false belief of why I don't want to do something. I got to pay taxes, and I'm just postponing taxes. I don't want to pay taxes. Okay, I don't want, if I feel that I'm losing all my money, So I got to go to the false belief. To change the false belief, That's going to change the emotion, and that's going to allow me to take massive actions. And that's the loving way how to treat yourself and how to treat others. Just by pushing others to do things, you're just making them feel deep, deep down, not loving, not heard, not understood, okay, and loneliness. And that's what a lot of people struggle with. So we got to start changing. Okay, if you still resonate with just push it, just go do it, push harder, go do it. It's okay. But if you are finding it that you still feel something inside that you don't like, you're struggling, there's a new way. It's a loving way. It's loving yourself and understanding, okay, there's a part of me that doesn't want to do this. Why don't I want to do this? What's going on? What am I feeling? I feel scared because if I do this, somebody might judge me, somebody might not like me, somebody might reject me, somebody might not accept me, somebody might not love me. That happens all in the subconscious mind. Sometimes it comes up into the conscious mind where we're more self-aware, and that's what I teach a lot of people, self-awareness. So when I bring it to the conscious mind and I understand that I might be afraid of rejected, then I can tell, okay, so I'm afraid of being rejected, so I feel maybe going deeper, okay, just giving a fast process, fast forward, is like, oh, so if I'm rejected, it defines me as inadequate because I'm being rejected. But maybe I'm being rejected because the other person is not understanding me, they don't care about me, and it's their problem, not mine. Sir, we're changing the perception about this rejection. And if I change that and I start working on my past memories, on the stories that I told myself I created in the past, I'm going to be able to start taking massive action. And that's what I teach. I teach taking massive actions, but in a loving way. We got to start changing the way we do things, the way we view things, okay? But not by repressing, by, just go crush it, go do it, go push yourself harder. No, that's not loving. That's going to create more anxiety, stress, loneliness, a lot of things inside of me, feeling of not good enough, inadequate, because I'm not listening to myself. So the same way I try to start listening more to my kids and asking them, well, okay, why don't you want to do this? And try to find a middle ground. Do the same thing with me. Start listening to myself. Okay, there's a part of me that doesn't want to do this, that I'm procrastinating. Why am I not wanting to do this? What happens if I don't know, sign up for a course and I got to take a test and I'm not studying? It has to do many times, and I've dealt with a lot of this with a lot of people I've been working, that they're afraid of getting a bad grade and being judged externally of not being good enough because I had a bad grade. But you know what? You are judging yourself. You are doing all of that towards you. You can see it on the outside, but normally it's on the inside. So there's a new way. Let's stop all this nonsense of pushing harder, not taking in consideration what you really want deep down, or what are your fears, or what is going on. Because you can use that opportunity that I don't want to do this and learn from that. Why don't I want to do this? Learn from it. Change the false belief. Change the emotion, and you're going to make massive actions in your life. So I hope it makes sense. If you have any questions, just feel free to put them down here. And thank you very much for listening. Send me some love if you like this, and hope to see you around. Take care. Bye. If you like these videos, I would really recommend that you subscribe to this YouTube channel to get more videos, more information, how to change your mind, and hence how to change your life or your business. So thank you very much. I hope to see you around in the next video. Bye.